Breakups are hard. Sometimes they feel like the end of our world, and we struggle to keep going each day. The whirlwind of emotions can be exhausting. The sadness, despair, anger, confusion, and feelings of worthlessness are incredibly depleting. With all of those low vibration emotions, it can be really difficult to see a clear path forward. One of the biggest challenges after a breakup is finding a way to heal and to rebuild your life. I felt shocked and like my whole framework that defined my reality was shattered in an instant. The end of my marriage came quickly. I was left with trying to process the news of multiple affairs and that he was done and moving on to his new life. Was a vision board going to heal me and make me happy? No, of course not. But it is a valuable tool to use once you're past the crisis stage and not crying every day. When you're starting to contemplate the unknown future, that's when creating vision boards can be incredibly therapeutic and insightful. By spending time, energy, and focus on putting tangible pieces together that reflect your ideas, you're shifting your focus away from what you've lost and directing it to what you want to create for yourself. Half of all romantic relationships end in a breakup. So there are a lot of people going through the same thing you are. You're not alone. And I can tell you from my personal experience, the end of my marriage was in many ways the beginning of me living a truly authentic life. Take a deep breath and let's talk about how vision boards are not just a fun arts and crafts project. They're a powerful way to open your mind and heart to new possibilities. I'm Patty Blue Hayes, author, coach, and your guide to blossoming beyond heartbreak and cultivating hope as you sow the seeds of healing. There are many ways to create your vision board. You might create one that includes your physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional well-being, or perhaps your board is focused on imagery of activities and environments you want to create for yourself. You may dedicate one vision board solely to your core values or your mental health. While you can use Pinterest to create a digital collection, it's not the same as immersing yourself in the physical process of creating something tangible. Step 1, reflect on what you'd like to create. I'd suggest keeping this simple. Creating a post-breakup vision board is much different from creating a 5-year business plan vision board. Keep it simple and tune into your heart and soul more than your mind. Let go of logic and reason. Prepare for this activity by listening to a guided meditation or going on a strenuous hike or a leisurely beach walk. If you're inspired by nature, gather shells, feathers, leaves, or flowers as a starting point to create the vision board. Step 2, gather your materials. Start with a base layer. This can be poster board, but it can be a piece of driftwood or an old metal sign. I'm a fan of the glue gun. It makes it easy to attach odd-shaped objects like pieces of hardware or other bulky or heavy things. You can use old magazines or search online for images and quotes to print out. Look for visuals that inspire you and represent the qualities or experiences you want to create. But you can also get really creative with this. Think about incorporating textures, colors, and upcycled materials. Step 3, create your vision board. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just go with what feels right for you. You can leave empty space and have this as an ongoing project that evolves as you go through your healing. Do you like brain science as much as I do? Here's some facts about how creating vision boards affects the brain. 1, visualization activates the same neural pathways as real-life experiences. The brain doesn't distinguish much between real and imagined experiences. When you visualize something, your brain creates a new neural pathway that help reinforce behaviors leading to that experience. So immerse yourself in the emotions, the feelings of what you're creating. 2, The reticular activating system, RAS, is a network of neurons located in the brainstem that plays a crucial role in attention and focus. When you create a vision board, the images and words you choose become targets for your RAS, making you more aware of opportunities that align with those desires. 3. Positive emotions through a dopamine release. Creating and regularly viewing your vision board can stimulate the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This can enhance feelings of optimism or satisfaction, counteracting the negative emotions associated with heartbreak. 4. The process of creating a vision board involves mindfulness, which, as you know, helps you stay grounded in the present moment, which can reduce anxiety and stress. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and get notified of new videos. When I went through that intense heartbreak years ago, I felt so lost and had no idea how to create a new life. I decided to create a vision board, and I kept it really simple. I had images of me writing and publishing a book, quotes on inner strength and confidence, pictures of flowers, and maybe a few cats. That vision board represented pieces of a future that I couldn't conceptualize in my mind on a daily basis. It was a visual cue that I would, in fact, find my way into a new life. Funny enough, I did write and publish a few books. I developed that self-confidence, and I have a garden filled with tropical flowers. And I have one cat. For inspiration, check out the textile collages and tapestries from artist Vanessa Barago, who uses textiles to craft intricate tapestries that convey messages and emotions. Artist Johanna Schneider creates sculptural environments that blend traditional techniques like net making with modern artistic expressions. Maybe her work will inspire you to use materials like wire, thread, and natural fibers to build structures that represent your ideas for your future. Check out the collective public art series Meshwork, created by Sarah Newbert. It's a public art series that explores the emotions and experiences that are common to all of us, but often cause us to feel isolated. Tapestry looms are set up in public places where people can share from their own lives and co-create fiber art centered on life experiences that connect us all. I hope you found this video helpful and that it inspired you to create a vision board now that you know there's actual scientific evidence that it's a helpful activity. Let me know in the comments if you'll consider making one. Remember, you're on a journey of healing and transformation. The seed does not become a blossom overnight.